Previous.
Hello guys, good morning. Our topic for today is about on how to change the direction of the three-phase motor. Okay, so we all know that we can change the direction of the three-phase motor by interchanging any two leads, di ba? So by interchanging it's either UV, VW, or UW. So with that, you can reverse the direction. Okay? Okay, so let's go to the power circuit diagram of the forward reverse. So as you can see guys, there are two contactors. Okay? So the first contactor is for the forward direction and the second contactor is for the reverse direction. Alright? And then, titignan nyo mabuti guys, no? If the first coil or the forward coil is being energized, okay, so by using the control circuit, so all normally open contacts of this contactor will be closed. Okay? So, tignan nyo mabuti guys. So, line 1 will now be connected to U. Okay? And line 2 will now be connected to V. And line 3 will now be connected to W. Therefore, the motor will run in a forward direction. Is that clear? Okay. So, let's stop the motor. Okay, so de-energizing the forward coil. Okay, let's go to the reverse. Okay, so by using this control circuit, okay, energizing the reverse coil, so all normally open contacts of this reverse contactor will be closed. Therefore, energizing the motor, and the motor will run in reverse direction. Bakit? Tignan nyo mabuti guys. If the reverse coil is energized, okay, so line 1 will now be connected to W, okay, and line 2 will now be connected to V, and line 3 will now be connected to. So kung mapapansin niyo guys, by using the reverse contactor, okay, we have already done the interchanging of the leads. Therefore, the motor will run in a reverse direction. Okay? Okay. And now let's go to the control circuit. So let's go back to what we have learned before about on how to start the motor. Okay? Start and stop. So we have this stop connected in series with this start. Okay, so this is for the forward. And connected in series with the overload relay. Okay, so this is a normally closed contact. And connected in series with the coil or the forward coil. If I will press the start push button for the forward, of course, the forward coil will be energized. Okay, so the motor will run in forward direction. Okay? Now, let's go to the second coil. If I will press the start push button for the reverse, okay? So, the reverse coil will be energized. Okay? Therefore, the motor will run in a reverse direction. Okay? Now, let's say, accidentally guys, na halimbawa guys is the motor is running in forward direction. Accidentally, na-reverse ko siya. Okay? So what I mean to say is, like for example, the motor is running in a forward direction. Then accidentally, okay, you press the start push button for the reverse. Okay? So kapag na-push mo yan guys, may energize ito ating reverse coil. Tama? Therefore, ito makuklose din. So all normally open contacts of the reverse contactor will also be closed. Therefore, if that's happened, okay, there will be a short circuit. Okay? O tingnan natin mabuti guys. Start, energize. Start, energize. So the contactor, so all contacts are closed. Tingnan natin guys ha. So as you can see guys, line 1 will now be connected to line 3. Therefore, there would be a short circuit. So meaning to say, only one contactor can close at a time. Okay, hindi sila pwedeng magsabay. Okay, only one contactor can close at a time. Kasi kapag nagsabay ang dalawang contactor, okay, see, the motor might be damaged. Okay, kasi magkakaroon nga ng short circuit, magkakaroon ng abnormal current. Okay? So, hindi pwede. So, dapat isang contactor lang dapat ang pwedeng ma-energize. Parang ganito yan guys. O ako muna ha. Pagkatapos ko, ikaw naman. Parang ganun guys. Okay, so para maiwasan natin na magsabay ang dalawang contactor, dyan ang papasok yung tinatawag nating interlock. Okay? Interlock is used to prevent both coils to be energized simultaneously. So meaning to say, only one contactor can close at a time. Okay? Sir, ano po ba yung mga interlock na yan, sir? Okay. So, those interlocks are the electrical interlock and the mechanical interlock. Okay, so under the electrical interlock, we have the dual push button switch and the auxiliary contacts. In electrical interlock method, okay, we are going to use dual push button switch and the auxiliary contacts coming from the contactor. So what we're going to do here guys is, like for example, I will use the auxiliary contacts dito sa ating forward coil. Okay, so kukuha lang ako ng normally closed contact, okay, coming from the second contactor. Okay, so meaning kasi kukuha ako dito, i-connect ko lang yan in series with the control circuit. Okay, so ito yan guys. Ayan, so this is the normally closed contact coming from the second contactor. So we will denote this as R. That is the normally closed contact coming from the second control circuit or coming from the second coil, which is the reverse coil. Okay? Then dito naman sa ating reverse direction, okay, so kukuha din ako dyan ng normally closed contact coming from the forward coil. Okay? So i-connect ko lang yan in series with the control circuit. Tama? Ayan. Ayan. So that is the normally closed. So we will denote that as F. Okay, so meaning to say, this is the normally closed contact coming from the first coil. Okay? So that is the use of the auxiliary contact in terms of electrical interlock. Alright? Dito na nga sa dual push button switch guys, we all know that there are two contacts. Okay? Which are the normally closed contact and normally open contact. Okay? So yung mga ginagamit natin dyan, so those are dual push button switch. Okay guys, let's go to the dual push button switch. Okay? So ito yun guys, no? So ito, we know already guys, na itong ating dual push button switch ay mayroong normally closed and normally open contact, di ba? So dito sa start, so ang kailangan natin dyan is the normally open. So meron tayong natitira na normally closed. Matignan nyo ito guys ha. Imagining that this is the control circuit dito. So this is the first control circuit. So this is for the forward. Ngayon, kapag ito guys, in-start ko ang ating first coil. Kapag in-start ko yan guys, okay, so mangyayari dyan guys, itong ating normally closed, mag-open, which is connected in series with the second coil. Okay? Okay. So kapag in-start ko ito guys, i-open nyo itong second coil. Okay? Halimbawa, I want to use the forward. Okay? Kapag in-start ko yan guys, open nyo agad to, itong second coil. Okay? So kapag in-start ko itong second coil, ganun din, i-open nyo agad to. Kumuha tayo ng normally closed contact na galing doon sa ating dual push button switch na kinonect natin in series in each control circuit. Okay? So yung normally closed contact ng aking first coil, okay, kinonect ko dito sa second coil. Okay? Yung normally closed contact nitong second coil na dual push button switch, kinonect ko dito sa first coil. Diba? Mas safe siya guys, no? Kasi meron ka ng normally closed contact na auxiliary contact na coming from each contactor at meron ka pang dual push button switch. So, yun ang mga electrical interlock. Okay? So, the purpose of interlock is to prevent both coil to be energized simultaneously. So, that is the purpose of interlock. So, now, let's go and do the actual. Okay guys, so let us now do the actual. So from the circuit diagram that we have, all we have to do is to follow the circuit diagram. Okay? So from the circuit diagram, so we have the line 1, okay? Isa-isayin natin guys ha. So line 1, so pwede na lang kayo dito kung ano kasi yung line 1. So line 1 is connected to the stop, okay? So normally closed contact, now stop, okay? So ito yung gagamitin natin pala guys, no? So we have the stop push button switch, the forward push button switch, and the reverse push button switch. So these are a dual acting push button switch. Bakit siya naging dual? Kasi we have the normally closed and we have the normally open. Kaya naging dual push button switch or double acting push button switch. Okay? Okay, so let's continue guys. So from line 1, it will go to the normally closed contact of the stop. Okay? So nasan ba yung ating normally closed contact? So ito, ano? Then, next, yung other end. Okay, so the other end will go to the normally open contact ng ating forward push button switch. Okay? So this is the normally open push button switch, no? So this is normally closed, normally open. So i-connect natin ito sa normally open. Okay? Then next, from the forward, yung other end, from normally open, so it will go to the, okay? So i-connect muna natin guys, normally open. Ayan. So it will go to, dito guys, ang gagamitin muna natin dito guys, as na interlock, ay yung ating auxiliary contact, okay? So, iisa-isahin muna natin siya, no? So, we will use the auxiliary contact, okay, as interlock, and later on, we will use the dual push button switch as interlock, okay? But as of now, we're only using the auxiliary contact, okay? So, iisa-isahin natin yan, guys, okay? So, tignan natin kung ano ang mangyayari. Okay, so ang gagawin ko, then it will now go to normally closed contact ng ating reverse. Okay, ng reverse contactor. Okay, so this is the forward, this is the reverse. Okay, so kukuha ako dito sa reverse ng auxiliary contact which is normally closed contact. Okay, then i-connect ko dito in series. That clear? Okay, so gawin natin ito. Ayan, take note ha. Nandito pa lang tayo sa control circuit ng forward. Okay? So forward muna tayo. Papunta ito sa auxiliary contact ng reverse. So yun ay 21. Okay, so 21 and 22. Ayan, so it will go to 21. Okay? Then, the other end, from the normally closed contact, okay, so pupunta yan in series with the coil. Okay? Tatandaan nyo lang guys, nagsiseries lang kayo, sinisiris ko lang lahat yan. Pupunta ito in series with the coil. Okay? Which is the forward coil. Okay, kasi ito yung i-energize mo. Ito pupunta ito sa A1 or A2. So, bahala ka kung ano dyan. So, ito na lang. Ayan, A2. Okay. Then next, pupunta doon sa overload relay. Okay? Normally, close contact. Tama ba? Tama, no? Okay. So, ito, ulit natin. Ito na lang. Ayan. Pupunta ito sa normally close contact. Ang overload relay. So, ito. Nasa yung normally close contact ng ating overload relay. So, it is numbered as 95 and 96, no? Ayan. Ayan. Then, the other end will now go to supply. Tama? Then, sa ating line 2. Okay, so 96 will now go to line 2. So, gagamitin ko lang line 3, okay? Yan. Okay, so ganito mangyayari dyan, guys. Kapag in-start ko, itong forward push button switch, of course, the first coil or the forward coil will be energized. Okay? Okay, so check natin, guys, no? So, tingnan muna natin kung may energize nga siya, guys. So, ito, suklayan muna natin siya. Yan. Ito. Yan. So, let's check, guys. Ayan. Ayun, so na-energize nga siya, guys, no? So, tignan nyo mabuti, guys, no? Ayan. So, para siyang naging jogging lang siya, guys, no? Bakit? Kasi hindi pa natin kinunay yung normally open contact, okay, ipakalan with the push button switch. Okay? So, i-connect natin yan, guys. 83 and 84. So, ito na lang. Ayan. Then, we'll go to, saan pupunta ito, guys? Pupunta ito dun sa may switch natin, okay? So, connected in parallel with the normally open contact. Ayan. Then, connected dito sa may 84. Okay, so let's try. Ayan, so start ko siya, guys. Ayan, so nag-steady na, no? Then, stop. Ayan, so nag-steady na siya. Start. Ayan. So, tingnan nyo mabuti ito, guys, ha? So, this is for the forward direction. Okay? So, the forward contacts, okay, will be closed. The normally open contact for the forward contactor will be closed, energizing the 3-phase motor. So, it will run in a forward direction. Okay? Ngayon, i-energize naman natin ang reverse coil. Okay, so stop muna natin, guys. Ayan. So, i-wiring natin, guys. So, let's follow the circuit diagram. Okay? So, dito sa stop ko, ito, so, pupunta ito, guys, dito sa may, so, ganun din siya, guys, no? Pupunta dito sa may normally open ng reverse push button switch. Okay? So, ito, stop. Pupunta ito sa normally open ng reverse push button switch. Ito yan, guys, itong nasa baba, itong gagamitin natin. So, normally open ang gagamitin natin, guys, ha? Ayan. Then, papunta naman ito, itong other end, ng normally open, will go to the normally closed contact. Okay? Normally closed contact ng forward. Alright? So, kanina, ito yung in-energize natin. Kumuha tayo ng normally closed contact. Dito, ngayon, ito ang i-energize natin at kukuha tayo ng normally closed contact dito naman. Okay? Maliwanag ba? Okay, so gawin na lang natin, guys. Okay, so the other end will now go to, okay, so the other end, yan. So we'll now go to normally closed contact ng ng first coil. Okay? So, hanap tayo dyan. Normally, close contact. So, pilay na lang natin itong 61 and 62. Okay, 61 and 62. Where are you? 61. And then, 62. So, pupunta yan sa 62. Okay, so 62. Then, 62, pupunta doon sa ating coil. Okay, 62. Okay, so ito naman, pupunta doon sa ating reverse coil. Okay? So, nasaan yung ating reverse coil? So, ito, A1 and A2. Ayan. Lagay mo ganyan, guys. Then, yung other end natin, guys, ay pupunta doon sa ating overload relay. Okay? So, yung A2, mapupunta doon sa ating overload relay, no? So, kaya pupunta yan sa, saan pupunta? Pupunta yan sa normally closed contact. Pupunta sa 95. Okay? Kasi yung 98, that is for the supply. So, ganito ang magiging setup. Push ko ang ating forward push button switch. Of course, the first coil will be energized. Okay? Then, itry natin guys kung anong mangyayari kapag pinush ko itong reverse na naka-energize ang ating first coil. Okay? So, tingnan natin kung magkakaroon ba ng short circuit. Okay? So, hindi mo na... Okay guys, so let us now do the action in reversing the 3-phase motor. Okay? So, ito guys, no? So, meron tayong forward contactor. Meron din tayong reverse contactor. So, tingnan natin guys kung mag-reverse yung rotation. So, by the use of the two contactors. So, by following the circuit diagram kanina, and then yung mga diagram na pinorward ko sa inyo, okay? So, ang ginamit natin interlock dito sa ngayon guys is yung auxiliary contact, no? Auxiliary contacts that are connected in series with the coil. Okay? For example, ganito ang ibig kong sabihin guys. Ito guys, ang kinamit ko dito na auxiliary contact, okay, is coming from the reverse contactor. Okay, so kumuha ako dyan ng normally closed contact. Then, kinonect ko dito in series with the coil. Okay? Dito naman sa forward contactor ko guys, or forward coil ko, okay, so kumuha din ako ng auxiliary contact, which is normally closed contact, coming from the forward coil. Okay? So yun yung interlock na gagamitin natin, okay, para maiwasan or to prevent both coil to be energized simultaneously. Okay? So ngayon guys, so ito, so nawiring na siya guys. Okay? So I just followed the circuit diagram. So, yun ang gagawin natin. Then, let's try guys kung ano mangyayari. Ayan, so switch natin ang circuit breaker. Okay? And then, tingnan nyo itong ating 3-phase motor guys, no? Kung ano mangyayari guys. Okay? So, forward push button switch. So, ang ating motor will run in a forward direction. Okay? Ayan. So, the motor is now running in a forward direction. Alright? So, it is in counter-clockwise rotation. Okay? Then, after that, stop natin guys. Ayan. And then, using the reverse coil, okay, so using the push button switch, the reverse push button switch, itry natin. Ayan guys. So, kanina guys, nasa forward rotation siya, it is in counter-clockwise. Ngayon, nasa clockwise naman siya guys, no? So, it is in reverse direction. So, kahit na anong gawin ko din guys, kahit na i-push dito forward push button switch, walang magbabago sa rotation. Kasi gumamit ako ng interlock. Ayan o. Kahit na anong gawin mo dyan, hindi mo magbabago yan. Unless, you have to stop the motor. Okay? Stop natin. Then, that's the time na pwede mo nang i-reverse. Alright? Okay, then reverse. So, tingnan nyo mabuti guys yung rotation ha. It is in clockwise rotation. So, nasa ano siya, no? Reverse direction, no? Then, forward. Ayan, so it is in counterclockwise. Ayan, kahit na accidentally na ma-reverse ko yan guys, wala pa yung mangyayari sa rotation, no? Kasi gumamit ako ng interlock. So, I use interlock, okay, to prevent both coils to be energized, okay, simultaneously. Okay, nag-stop natin. So, tingnan nyo yung rotation, guys. So, it is in counterclockwise rotation or in forward rotation. Okay? So, ganun lang, guys. So, we use auxiliary contact connected in series with the coil. No? So, yun ang ginamit natin na interlock para maiwasan na ma-energize ang dalawang coil. Okay? So, for safety purposes. Alright? And then, let's go to double acting push button switch or dual push button switch.